Hello and welcome to another rant/ramble. Really, this entry can be summed up by the title, I am not a non-man, I am just not a man, but allow me to dig into that a little bit more. If you don't know what a non-man is, it's any individual who isn't a man. Like how non-binary means not binary, non-man means not man. It can refer to women or non-binary individuals. So if it's just referring to those who aren't men, why do I have a problem with it? The truth is, I don't. Well, I do, but only when it's being used to refer to me. I'm not going to stop others from using it, but for me, the implication is the thing that bothers me the most. When we say an individual is a non-man or a group of individuals are non-men, what we're doing is centering men into our genders when men have literally nothing to do with our genders. Our identities don't need to rely on the existence of men to exist. Men are not the basis of all identities, and when it's a discussion not about men, why do we need to emphasise men aren't involved instead of highlighting the individual's actual identities? I've talked about this before on Twitter, and I received a lot of responses with others saying they completely agree with everything I've said, but what should they call me instead? And this baffles me, not because they're being ignorant, because they're not, they're generally trying to be more inclusive, which I appreciate, but because the answer is simple, refer to me by my terms. Instead of calling me a non-man, call me an NB, or an abinary individual, or a cutie, I don't really care. There are hundreds of words that describe me without the word man having to be mentioned once. Please don't misconstrue this as me saying that being a man is a problem. It's not. Men are not the problem in this situation. The problem is that others are bringing men into conversations they are not involved in. It's like saying I have a carrot, but instead of referring to the carrot as a carrot, you call it a non-parsnip. Isn't that ridiculous? Why bring parsnips into conversations about carrots? I know many also get confused as to how to refer to attraction to multiple individuals of different genders who are not men, and to that I say, get creative. For me, I am attracted to men and some non-binary individuals, so to describe my attraction, I've found the common link, which is masculinity, and say I'm attracted to masculinity within a variety of genders. It's wordier, sure, but it's more inclusive and more accurate than just saying non-men or non-women. If you try finding a common link between those you're attracted to, if of course there is a common link, sometimes there isn't, then you can get creative with how you refer to that attraction. The point of this entry was really to ask you not to refer to me as a non-man, because I'm not a non-man, I am simply just not a man, and men have nothing to do with my gender, and also to point out that the whole concept is a little ridiculous, and there are ways to say the exact same thing without bringing something that doesn't need to be in the discussion into the discussion. Also, this might just be me, but isn't it a little misandristic? Like, you are really emphasising the fact you are not attracted to men. Is that necessary? Men are cool, you just don't happen to be attracted to them. All of this can be swapped out for the phrase non-woman or non-women, of course, as well if you want it to be, and it will still apply. But for now, I wish you Boreda, Prinhanda, Noswaifta or Nosda, wherever you are in the world. Bye!